Hello and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition on Nightmare. We've got some operations to finish, so I accidentally clicked on this one, Truth or the End Game. So this is what this said. Basically, we picked first one was associated with the Venatori post Vivian, and then let's check on Josephine's. We presented a flank aside too tempting not to strike at, and they did just as Justice Florian said they would. We pulled back in time, exposing many names, Inquisitor. Scandal, this would take time to sort, but is well worth the gamble. That is not what I would say to those who put at risk, but many more worth 5 because of this Josephine. No from Florian follows. The risk well taken, Inquisitor Lavellen. For an instant, I longed to drive the blade home to take advantage, just as we both believed I might. But the anguish of a dozen destroyed names is sweet enough in your service, surprisingly. Grand Duchess Florian de Chalons. 120 influence. Anyways, so we got the next dance of the Dowager. This is a quest we got because we gave the Dalish this. Inquisitor, in light of the information you gave us regarding the truth of the events at Red Crossing, we would like to offer a sign of mourning to the village. Since both sides played a part in this tragedy, honoring the village with one of our hala seems appropriate. If it could be kept there, it might remind both sides of the fragile beauty of things, that journey to places where they are strangers. I understand that the village is Red Cross do not trust the Dalish given our history. If you could convince them to accept this tribute in good faith, it would be greatly appreciated. Keeper Howin. Right rumors the villagers in Red Crossing will think they are being granted custody of a captured trophy. Honor their victory over the Dalish. No. Mark's lasted how long was the troops to guard? No. Accepting to take. And 2 marriages lead to this 1 duel. I'm gonna save Josephine for that later, but we have a bunch of things. Dance of the Dowager, the Courant. My dear Inquisitor, you dance as beautifully as I remembered. Are you ready for the second movement? The Allemande is typically followed by Courant, at which the steps are much faster, almost running. The Comte de Poisson so enjoyed your last maneuver that he is now racing to petition the Council of Heralds for recognition of his claim to Ylan. I was the first one he contacted, of course, because while the young man is prone to his steps, he is not a complete fool. He is very likely to reach out to Duke Cyril de Montfort or Duke Germain next. Cyril is the youngest and most persuadable of the council, and Germain is the oldest and most likely to support a claim of any old Elysian nobility over the donation of lands to a new and Drastian cause. Make your own move, allegrissimo. Comtesse Belliard, the Silver Lady of Chanel, is our best ally here. To speak with Duke Cyril, while I find his reasonably good to our side. Duke of Gislaine already has connections, so we can speak with him first. I will wait on that, because I have other things that I want to do. So I want to send Josephine on this quest. Recently became aware of a talented and inventive young blacksmith from the Neanderthals, introduced in my expensive connections, now outbid by a nobleman from Fort Dorma, manages a private army. I would hate to lose the designs. My copyrighted knowledge can be shared. Yeah, each one of these gets you a different schematic, and I want the schematic more. Neither of them are super useful, but I'd rather see that schematic. I accidentally talked to Vivian and opened a conversation about the Divine, and I mentioned her being Divine, and you got that operation. We're not actually going to do that. I just knew that would get me approval with her. And I was otherwise going to disagree with her. She wants Cassandra to be Divine, and I don't. So this actually doesn't really matter what we do, so we should stick with the person who we either do Josephine and stay uninvolved, or pick the person we agree with. And I would say I want to send Sebastian back. I disagree with his actions, so I'm going to send Cullen to do that. Right. Liliana, there was one that I wanted to... There was actually a couple I think I wanted to send her on. Let me look and remember where one of those was. I believe Liliana is the best for this. That's heart. I want Josephine for that, that's right. Hassan Madaris was one that I was interested in. Let's send her on this for now. It's okay. Longer mission for Josephine, longer mission for Liliana, shorter mission for Cullen. Winding down on operations we have available to us, slowly but steadily. We'll do them all. And I also grinded out the other throne accessories for my mage throne. Turns out they're from you get specific ones from specific areas. I did not know that. We're gonna get a lot of updates here from things that I did while grinding that out. So now this is the completed chair. Much better looking, if I do say so myself. The first accessory added this part, and the second accessory added the dragons. I think they're dragons. I assume they are. Anyway, yeah, so that chair, that suits me. I dig it. And now that we have Vivienne's conversation about Divine, I'm curious to see if we'll get the Leliana and Cassandra conversations where we can get their operations to support them. My intention is to support Leliana. That operation doesn't guarantee who's the Divine, it just sort of helps. Let's see if we can.
I'm listening.
So we don't have hers yet. We might get it after the next quest. She doesn't have approval, so it can't be tied to that. Advisors don't get approval and disapproval. Let's go talk to Cassandra. Let's actually fast travel instead of jumping. I don't know if it'll be faster, but it'll be less dumb. Quite frankly.
What do you need, my friend?
I think I can ask her
So you're
this.
a candidate for Divine now?
I think I have to do this to
So
get
I
this
am informed.
conversation.
Is that something you actually want?
Why should what I want matter?
Why shouldn't it matter? Don't you have the right to be happy?
It is very simple. The Chantry needs to survive. To do that, it must change. I have never believed in asking another to do what you are unwilling to do yourself. So I look upon this as an opportunity. I owe it to myself and all of Thedas to seek the Sunburst throne.
Perhaps that's another way.
There are other ways you can change things.
Perhaps. I may not have a choice in the matter if the Chantry clerics pick another.
Anyway,
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
I think because I told her. I think there's another conversation. I really don't remember all the specifics. I'm sorry. I think I might have just avoided the way to get the support operation for her. I believe you have to sort of say that you think it's a good idea. I know that I don't have Leliana's conversation. I remember that one very vividly. Anyways, with that, we're finally ready to go to a new area. I also cleared out a lot of mosaics. Basically, there are 2 mosaics we have left to complete, I suppose. And I'm going to do these rifts. That'll be sort of a good starting thing to do. One is all the pieces are in the hinterlands, and one of the pieces is glitched. There's a bug, you cannot get it. It is known. Hopefully it'll be fixed in the future. So like the region in the Exalted Plains, I consider myself exempt from that piece. Another one of the mosaics, the piece is an area I haven't unlocked yet. You will eventually figure out where that is, and I will find it, and then it will be mine. And as it happens, you're going to see as I journey here, I don't mind telling you, because I don't think it's a big deal. There's another mosaic, of all of which the pieces are in the Hissing Wastes. So if we go through all the Hissing Wastes and we don't have all of the mosaics for it, then we've got some exploring to do. So yeah, doing pretty well. So we're going to focus in on
Inquisitor.
rifts for a bit. I think I want to... We'll see how I get this done. There might be times where I will make certain... what's the word I'm looking for? Detours to do things. To save myself time. But we're just sort of gonna explore this area semi-aimlessly. So get excited, if you're not already. It's a big, wide open area with a lot of empty space. I understand why they made it this way. I feel like it's a little bit less filled than the Western approach, which makes it a little bit more boring. Well, a lot of it more boring, but there's good stuff here to make up for it. You get a bunch of stuff if you follow sort of the main story quest here. Besides, what is that? That's Navarite. That's a good metal. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that was Navarite. I figured it was something lame. It's a good metal. One of the high ones. It's also purple. So it makes a good option if you want to make something purple. Which I might for, like, Bull or something, because... And I assume I'm going to make him, like, a Dragonbone something eventually, but... Like, you never know when I'm just going to be like, hey, Bull, do you want to be, like, purple? Because, like, he's the kind who talks about liking pretty colors. And it won't really match with his helmet, so I probably won't bother, but... You know. It's a thought. Purple weapon, sure. Could work. But probably Dragonbone. But, either way, point is...
a whole lot of nothing. Are those lights in the distance? Someone's made a fire.
Let's have a look.
So, we're finally to a period where we have enemies who are definitely fully leveled to us. going to be more difficult than any fight we've been dealing with up until this point. This and Impriest de Leon will be the same. When I get here, I might push a little bit ahead of Impriest de Leon in levels, but it should mostly scale to me for a number of levels. Not completely, but a bunch of them should. Oh, there's a Despair Demon. I didn't even know that was there. I'm gonna stay away from that sucker. Alright, let me make sure that there's one right there, one right there, one right there, and one right there. Because they're just too far apart. Let's deal with this one that's like right next to everyone. See what this guy is right here. This is a Despair Demon! Yay! How dare he? Bull seems to be having trouble and he's down. Let me just deal with this Skippy. You can see these fights are pretty meaningful as far as things go. Okay, so it's just wraiths. We'll be fine. We're already down on potions though, so I'm probably going to have to teleport back and start over. Okay, I know there's another Despair Demon. That's the issue here. He is definitely not a wraith. Oh, I have to be careful not to go to that there. If I step out of here, the whole thing resets. I've got to be careful. Really? Another Despair Demon? Tell me there's not a... No, okay, that one's a wraith. I'm going to deal with him while he's just sitting here. Oh, I'm the only one alive. My favorite. Dorian came back somehow? Dorian came back somehow. And that was that. So, welcome to the Hissing Wastes. That's actually a tough fight out here, which is good. Give me a lot of money, give me a lot of experience, give me a lot of influence. It's all worth it. Alright, actually, I believe there's a tomb here. I'm gonna go here for a reason. Remember what I said about focusing on the rifts? Yeah, I lied. Diversions. Like I said. So, if you remember the first time I came to this area, we saw that there's this thing, and there was supposedly something down here, and there's a quest, and I said I would be back here later. Well, I'm back. It's been a while. There's going to be a lot of areas like this across, so get used to it. Alright, so there's a puzzle. Until further notice, do not tamper with the torches, lighting them in the wrong order summons demons. The inscriptions on the pillars indicate the correct order, but wait until we have confirmed the accuracy of our translations for proceeding. I've made maps to other tombs where there are similar structures with the same warnings. Stay your hand there. Magister Gallus. Down into the rock. Okay, carved into the walls, which translate from old dwarven into stone waste and pure spirited stone. Okay. And that's telling us where another tomb is. There are multiple ones. So this, for pride, these halls were made to honor our father's deeds and grieve his loss. Who against their fathers fought for foolish words and foolish pride. For loss, these halls were made to honor our brother mourned. There's the tale of Phyrel, Paragon among Paragons, father of two sons. Father of two sons. Who against the father's wishes fought for words and foolish pride. For pride, these halls were made. Yeah, so I believe it's going to be lighted in this, that. So you sort of have to follow a story. They're going to tell a story, and you're going to have to put them in the right order, sort of logically. It just requires you to figure it out. And if you read them in the wrong order, you fight demons, which I don't feel like doing. And if you let them in the right order, then you open that door. Simple, right?
Hello. A burial chamber, I think.
You do this enough times, and then we get treasure. And then a mosaic piece. In a second. Alright, gold, paper. Another 2. Key fragments. We need 5. Schematic for Bianca arms 3. Very nice. Masterwork spiked longbow. Don't care. Super ring of attack. Pretty cool. Take the mosaic piece. sacrifice 1 out of 12. We'll find all of those here in the Hissing Wastes. Where will they all be? I don't know. We'll find them. And that's that requisition. I might fill that because I believe you find all the pieces here anyway. So. Okay. That is this tomb. I don't believe we're not really told where every other tomb is. We're sort of meant to explore and figure it out based on the sketches and based on everything. So there's another quest we have over near this camp. We're supposed to check a Venatori patrol. I'm going to go fight that patrol and claim that camp. I believe that is a good use of my time. I'm going to call my mounts, and we're going to use that to go faster, because this area is pretty big at times. Even if this isn't the farthest thing away, it's far enough that my mount will save me a lot of time and precious, precious sanity. Next few episodes are going to be a lot of this. Running around, finding stuff, beating down bad guys, having to go back to camp because I got my ass kicked, but I won anyway. Yada, yada, yada. It's not that it's boring, it's just that it's, it is repetitive. It sounds like I'm ragging on the game. I'm just kind of tired. But it's not really a negative, it's just the way it is. It's like, that's the game. I like playing this game. I like doing this, right? I'm not going to pretend like it's something it's not. This is what I enjoy doing. I enjoy spending my time doing this. Sounds like I'm trying to convince myself. Maybe. It's more just because I know a lot of people for whom they'll be like, rag on this type of style. There were a lot of articles about it after this game came out. And I respect people's opinions. If they don't like it, they don't like it, but I don't think it's inherently bad. I like these big areas to explore and do stuff in. And there are people who claim that they don't like games where they feel like everything is fetch quests and there's no point in running around and doing everything, but then like other games like that and will argue their games like that. Like if that was your reason for saying you didn't like Dragon Age but you liked Fallout or Elder Scrolls, I would say you're a liar and you're just making shit up. Like, they're the very same in that regard. You can like one but not the other, but that, what I talked about, certainly can't be your reason for not liking Dragon Age, because another game you liked did that. I don't know. The thing I hear, I just like when people say silly things like that. Anyway, let's get all this spider guck. All the mines went off. Good job. That took 7 of my potions, just fighting those spiders. Over half of my potions. Nightmare difficulty. I wonder if the final boss will actually be hard now. That's exciting. In previous games, the final boss has never been something to worry about, but Prowler Mail Arms. Rad. I wonder if those are good. Feel the bones complete. Pull in Hissing Wastes this way. Stay off my mount for the moment. I think I'd be getting off it pretty quickly. I thought that looked like loot. Soldier. There's something here. It's another spider. It's just another spider. Something up there, as you can see. What is it? We'll find it out eventually. Got a lot of time going to be spent exploring this area and the next big one. So we get all this stuff. First, we must set camp so that I get my potions back and have an area fast travel to. Okay. I know that there's at least 1 or 2 tombs in this general direction. There's one up and around here, and I think one over here. There's that other... Yeah, there's 2 other Venatori camps. What's this? There's another quest there, Skippy. Let me just look at it. Okay. No, but then what's that? It's not saying. It's not the Tomb of Phyrel. It's not artifact requisition, and it's certainly not any rifts. Those have their own marks. Whatever. What do I want to do? I want to get back to fighting rifts, maybe. Kind of want to take out this other camp. I kind of just want to run around and get the camps right now, actually. I changed my mind. I'm not doing the rifts. Getting the camp seems like a better choice. But also I can do these because they're generally nearby player camps. Sort of just a thing they did. Seems to me like, yeah, it would be a good idea to maybe get all the fast travel points so that I sort of have a wide breadth of this area covered, and I sort of do interesting things if I stop and do interesting things if I see them. Oh yeah, I think one of the tombs is down at the bottom of the cavern, or that canyon, that's right. I've been down there several times in that store, but I have not, dealt with that tomb down there. Anyways, this is actually going to be tougher than before the other variant spiders. Or is this a tomb?
Let's look around.
I don't think it is, but it's something. Well, that was it. Okay, I have a new theory. Wrong theory. There's a Venatori over here. There's a mosaic piece. I'll figure out what's up with that in a second. It might be above ground. Actually, it's probably above ground. I don't think those things have a appreciation for verticality. Get back here. This isn't one of the tombs because there's no puzzle to solve. $2.12. Mechanic worms, always a good material to get. And 7, very nice. We'll go above. More of a vase, I need a dragon statue and a plate next. Maybe it's just not a part of the camp that I need to take out. Yeah, because that's just not... Nope. Yep. Inscription on the runes are all in old tongue. Thank you, Grandma, for teaching this ungrateful brat, old dwarven. Okay. We need to continue searching this Venatori camp for more information. Fire resistance. Okay. silly. Doing it this way. That's too far away. Not the ram. Don't fight the ram. Fight the Mandatory. Good job teleporting, Bull. Right where I need you. You're really, really not. Did they kill the ram? I think they got the ram. Well, better than nothing, I guess. It's a stalker. Don't let him get away. Stealth and then be a jackass if he gets away. Okay. Well, I'm too far away. The game's not letting me cheat with Bull. Take this quest. Find the Graveyard Tomb's treasure. Fortress Tomb's treasure. Telling where all the Indemn burial grounds are. Okay, he's just acting silly. I thought he was just not dead. Okay, we done? Swear. Shit gets too silly. Yes, that was the August Ram. Short notes from what again. Yes. So tell me where all the tombs are now. I have maps if I care. Yes, I'll get the August Ram's leather because I can't. I don't think that points out the tombs. Thedas Fennefer. No, it doesn't. What is that? Nevarite? Yeah, let's get that. Times 7. Okay, that was worth it. I thought there were more Venatori in this Air 1 spot. Okay, well, it's no longer a thing here, which means I've checked everything that's in here. So let's head here and then go north. I'm getting close to the 30-minute mark, so we're going to
Inquisitor.
stop once I get to that camp. I know what I'm doing, so trust me. You're just gonna have to trust me. Okay? Okay. Yeah, that is what looks like the tomb, like right in there, but it's blocked off, so you did find alternative entry means, which I'm not doing right now. So I want to get these last two camps. And there's one tomb that's actually right next to the northernmost camp, so we'll get that tomb at that point. But getting camps right now is my priority. I believe the Venatori that you have to investigate are behind this camp up here. So you get to the camp first after going almost vertical with your mount up this way. There we go.
Yeah.
It forces you into that camera view because it hates you. But you'd rather go fast than see. That great. You know, part of me feels bad, but then I remember it's just a digital Dracolisk, and I'm like, yeah, this is worthwhile. Saving this kind of time. Undiscovered. I guess let's go discover it briefly. That's where I think it's leading. This isn't leading to the camp. This is leading. What is this? Is this the? Oh wait, I just reached where the tomb is. I might. Oh, there's a landmark. Look at this landmark. It's right here. I've heard this area has a lot of landmarks, very little. Yeah, it's only got 8, like kind of like Felomire only had like 4, I think. Maybe it only had 8, I forget. Maybe in the Forbidden Oasis, but I don't remember. Either way, not a lot. So this is the path we want to go up here. Da-da-da. See, it's a path. It's a mountain path, but it's a path. I could turn and go that way, and that would take me down. If I didn't want to go, like, climbing down, running down a cliff, I could climb some ladders to get to a reasonable distance. And then there's all this scaffolding. There's another way. The scaffolding, you can get that down there is just another way to get up here. You came from the other side, more or less, that I did. And then I believe that's Venatori, blocking the place where we set up camp, and they have another larger camp past this, so this is sort of a taste of what's to come. Let's deal with this brute. He's generally going to be the big difficulty. Okay. That was fun. Deal with this jackass the way I can. If that brute goes down, this is his zealot. He's just kind of hanging out. He's gonna get shocked. He gets his balls rocked. Yeah, don't fight me unless you want to get your balls rocked. Play for keeps. Anyway. Ornamental soldier. Venatori orders. Search. There's a sketch of the Colossus tomb, which is the next one. Sort of around. Let's set up camp.
That's the last of them here. This would make a good lookout post.
Nothing to report, sir.
It's not the last of them there. There's definitely more past this point. Like right there. Also past that rift. It's part of why I'm not going there yet. I'm going to go get this camp as my last objective. And we're going to do that. And start off the next episode doing that. Getting the tomb near there. And then maybe running and finding these other tombs. That's sort of going to be my first big quest, I think. To get me around. And then we'll start doing another cleanup if we can. Rifts and yada yada. You get the idea. Anyways, I'll see you next time then. Thanks for watching.